Welcome back to Fantasy Maiden Wars. In the last part, I finished the long and exhausting battle with Yuka. And it may have been long and exhausting, but the music was really good. I think I was listening to it before I started this recording. It's the mix of Inanimate Dream in this game is so much better than the original, it's kind of ridiculous. Anyway, moving on to the second to last chapter in this game. There are two enemies left, two antagonists. I give you three guesses who we're going to fight in this part. Is the formation. I have put Yuka and Mima on the team. They are called Old Spirits. I also threw in Kogasen and Daiose because there was room. Yuka came with 1 million point, so I used that to make Yuka on par, make Yuka and Mima on par with everyone else. But also I used it to make everyone have 8 weapon. Everyone now has 8 attack. So they will kill things really fast, yes. Also, another funny thing, I have 10 points before I can upgrade Rainbow again. So if I get the bonus objective for this last part, I can EX upgrade Rainbow once before the end of the game. Anyway, that's all the preamble. This is also going to be a long map, but hopefully not as long as Yuka's, because that was ridiculous. Dreamscape Depths. Yep. Lady Makara, what was that shaking? If the shockwave reached this far, it was probably Yuka Kazumi. Do you think she fought the humans? I certainly can't imagine anything else. However, I can still sense their spiritual energy. No doubt they even beat Yuka Kazumi. What do we do? Does that mean they're almost here? No need to worry, Meko. I'm here with you. Yes, Lady Makara. This reminds me of when we were wandering together. It was only because you were there that we arrived in this land, and I was able to dream again. And without you, I'd probably be gone by now. I've exposed you to so much danger so many times. You must think terribly of me by now. No way, that's all someone like me is good for. I'll do anything as long as I can fulfill your dream. Echo. Eventually the day will come when I can help you live in peace once we've achieved our dream. But until then, could you please lend me your strength just a little bit longer? Of course. Still, to think they'd thwart all of our designs and come this far. I've been gathering dream energy in preparation for the final battle just to be completely sure, but it's still possible I won't be ready in time. Then I'll go. Echo, as long as you have all that power, you'll win no matter what, right? Then please keep gathering it while I fight them. You want to buy me time, but it's too dangerous to go alone. I'm the only one left who can fight them. You can help me by my side instead. Don't worry, I also have that power you shared with me. Even I can slow them down if I give it my all. Very well then, I'll leave that task to you. But you need to retreat as soon as you find yourself at a disadvantage. There are dangers associated with using another's power. Please don't risk your life just to buy a little more time. Yes, Lady Makara. Just saying all that, I have to slow them down at least a little. Though, with this power I'm borrowing, maybe I could be even more useful. In that case, sudden right to random islands in giant space. Hey Alice, I don't see my cup. Why would I get a cup for you? Ask Ellie or Kurumi. My time has come, Yuka. I'll be your bowl. Here you go, Yuka. You can have mine. Thank you, Mitty. His old bowl looks like it'd be better off shattered. Oh no, stop. Ellie's about to get chopped up. He's finally traveling with us, but they're acting the same as always. Yeah, even though this is the final stage of the investigation. Not that we know where we're going yet. Not that we know where we're going yet. Well, at least that's left. Well, all that's left is to find the mastermind. Nice and simple, really. For now, let's just keep heading down. Down? Space is warped here, so the idea of down is a little ambiguous right now. What What are you talking about? Down is down. We can trust Reimu's intuition when it comes to incidents. There's a specific direction you want to go, right? Yeah, I can point the way. Alright, Marasa, please steer us in the direction Reimu's pointing. If you see anything, I'll work with the others to reconnoitre? Aye. They really are incident resolution specialists, ain't they? They got this down to an art. In which case, I might as well just sit back and sip tea. What are you talking about? You're the only one who's met the mastermind. And while we have this chance, you're going to tell us everything you know. I'm afraid that everything may not be as much as you hoping. You'd probably find Macrofest on your own. So you don't know where she is either. I haven't seen her for a while, so yeah. Even so, any information you could provide might be useful for the final battle. Could you say anything you know about Maka or Meko? Well, yeah, that's what you're looking for. When and how did you first meet Maka anyway? Let's see. We first met when the field of the sun was changing color in autumn. I think it was a little before Remillion's mist incident. What? That long ago? It was really more like we bumped into each other. The two of them were so dirty, it was like they just escaped from something. I see, but if they'd done anything to stand out, then Ron should have noticed. I was preoccupied with Yokai Mountain at the time, so I may not have been as vigilant as I could have been. Meaning they arrived at about the same time we did, the newcomers too. Yeah, I heard that's why Meko was mimicking a Kadama to go scope out Kensokyo. They never expected it to be found by Marissa and turned to a pet though. But it was a good opportunity to get close to a human, so they went along with it? Apparently. Maybe this was because she was fascinated by what you'd done, but she said something interesting after the incident was over. She just arrived from outside, but she told me she wanted to support Kensokyo. That piqued my interest, so I did them a few favors. Like what? You must have passed through Mugenkan on the way here. I lent them that. Well, telling us? Now that you mention it, I feel like we didn't spend much time with you that year. As the place in Kensokyo closest to dreams, it might have been comfortable for her. Probably. And after that, she helped you incident investigations while at the same time slowly storing up strength. Whenever I paid a visit, it seemed like she never left her bed, whether sleeping or awake. Sounds like you know her even better than we expected. She seemed well behaved, so I let it be. I mean, when we first met, she seemed trustworthy enough to me, gave good advice. She must have been learning about the incidents by peeking into people's dreams. But then she seemed to slowly change. Until finally they were trying to tear out Yatagarasu by force. Did you ever speak with them after that? I did. They seemed pretty beat up about it, but they weren't going to change their minds. They have no doubt whatsoever that they're doing what's best for Kensokyo. I can't understand them at all. Do they think any means are acceptable if it's for a good cause? Not that their cause makes any more sense. After that, my patience with them ran out. The rest I know nothing about. You probably know more about what they did next than I do. Yeah, we fought Meko a few times after she revealed her identity. Frankly, even after talking to her, I still don't know what they're thinking. I mean, she's not the brightest bulb. Either way, we know she's desperate and that she doesn't doubt her master in the slightest. That's why she'll do anything if she's ordered to. But we used to get along so well, I was really shocked when she betrayed us. I don't know what she was thinking at the time, but we know now that she's only ever served one master from the very beginning. If we fight her up ahead, she'll do everything she can to defeat us. Doesn't matter what your circumstances, you always have to stop them. If you leave them alone, you'll just be more victims like Goku. Yeah, next time we meet, we're paying her back double for that. Okay. What's wrong? Should he be more fired up about this than anyone else? No, it's like, I've never really thought about taking revenge. And when you put it like that, is that really okay? What, don't tell me you want to forgive and forget. Just how goody two-shoes can you get? You're the one who suffered most from this. You talk like that, you make me sound like a petty, narrow-minded woman. Why isn't anyone trying to tell me I'm not? I think it's a good thing that your heart is still so pure after all that, Oku. But the fact remains that she hurt you. You're allowed to say something the next time you meet. Say something, huh? Okay, I understand, Miss Satori. Alright, I think we've said all we can about them for now. Indeed, all that's left is to hear this rest straight from Makra herself. If there's nothing else to do, I guess we have free time until we deploy. We're approaching the final battle. How carefree can you get? They say that the wise know when to fight and when to rest. Maybe being this relaxed is the ultimate form of that. Why don't we spend this time however we want? Alright, then the meeting is adjourned. We'll contact you if anything happens. It's gonna be 25 minutes before I can start the chapter, isn't it? That smells nice. Having my coffee down here once in a while isn't too bad. I'll never get used to the way you and Marissa make a mess of the table like that. Even though we're all on the ship together, corn's always holed up on the bridge, so we don't get this chance too often. We have plenty of food, so if you want more, just ask. Hang high! I don't mind having tea, but are you going to be okay like that, Marissa? What do you mean? With your tools all over the place like that, won't you be in trouble if there's a surprise attack? It's nothing to worry about. If it comes down to it, I'll just stuff them all in my hat. You can fit all that in your hat? Yeah, come to think of it, you're spending your precious free time sorting out your equipment. That's so you, Marissa. I deserve to try Maiden, I know, just leave things out, but you can't be bothered to clean them up. Maybe you and Rainbow do, but normal people tend to go in at least a little prepared. It doesn't look like Marissa's simply preparing for battle either. Not really. I'm reviewing everything I've done so far. Reviewing? With an old book and a glass vial of this other junk? Those help. Sure, may look like trash to you, but to me it's all treasure. Normally I'd leave this all at home, but this battle is special. You want to fight with all your history at your side. It's just the sort of thing I'd expect from you, Marissa. Hehe, indeed, you really are hard worker. Are those books the sequel to that grimoire of yours? Whoa, no touching. Those are my secret Danmaku research notebooks. You have secret notebooks? Sure, a lot of them. Is this where you write down, do special moves? That's not it. They're more like Danmaku goals. Dale cards you think are worth living up to? Nope, surpassing. I see. Your goals. Hehehe. Touching. You really think an ordinary magician like yourself can live up to these? Don't make fun of it. That's our way of life. Don't you want to see how far Marissa's magic will take her? Yeah, we all know you're quite fond of your pupil. But if that's how confident you are in her, then I suppose I'm looking forward to seeing our next battles. By all means, show us the path your Danmaku's taken. I was gonna anyway. Here it is. My hidden Daifuku Mochi is still here. I'll probably be resting after this, so I need to finish this while I can. Can't you get it all tea cakes? My word. Oh, it's you. It's Ryan Maiden Earth. I thought you were on the bridge, guiding the ship. Yeah, and now I'm taking a break. It's right before the final battle. So don't you think I deserve one? Well, I suppose. So even you need time to focus your mind. Not really, but anyway, you needed something from the cupboard, right? Go ahead. Right. What, you have something to say to me? I do, actually, and this might be my last chance to find you alone before the final battle. I'd like to give you a warning about that power of yours. Wait, which power are we talking about here? The power to free yourself from all interference. That violent power that detaches you from reality. Back in the sea's ties, your friend stopped you, but you must have been aware of its danger. But even so, you found it in the chains of a name and still use it even today. And I'm sure you're prepared to release it from those chains in an emergency. You're right. I know that if I misuse it, I'll end up all alone. But I'm not worried. Why not? That technique, Fantasy Nature, wasn't named by me, but by someone else. Thanks to that, I know that I'll never be isolated, that I'll be fine as I am. No matter what, there's a line that I'll never cross. So you can keep being you. I see. So they are chains to bind your power, but a barrier you created. That's an interesting way of thinking. That's just by having a name, a thing has a place in the world. I think that's just what a spell card is, a Danmaku barrier we all construct piece by piece. That's how even your divine invocations can be the same as a fairy's Danmaku. Weak or strong, they're all just as important. Not that I came up with any of this, that's just what my friend told me. But anyway, you don't need to worry, I won't do anything crazy in the final battle. Yeah, while everything about you is ambiguous, there's certainly a barrier in place. It looks like my fear was groundless. But don't take my word for it, see for yourself in the battle to come. I'll be counting on your strength, Rainbow. I'll be counting on yours, Yorio. Big, straight line. That's the map. It's completely quiet except for noise. Put Yuka on the front because she's slow. Alright, 15 minutes and I can start the map. Maybe by the time I get to Meko, it'll be about 30 minutes. We've entered a peculiar place. The dream energy here is much stronger than everywhere else we've been. The dreams must be gathered nearby. Meeting Macker's probably close. Oh, bingo! I thought this would be harder to find. I'm surprised you managed it. Well, I'm just that good. We all help scouts, so don't take all the credit, Ramo. Now let's hurry up and continue the investigation. Makara Muatari should be just up ahead. Oh, no, you don't. There you are, Meko. I can't believe you came all the way here. You really don't know when to quit. But you're not getting any farther. Thank you for coming out to greet us, but you won't be in our way for too long. You're the one who doesn't know when to quit. How many times have we beaten you again? You intend to block our path, and we'll cut one right through you. People like you could never would defeat you. If so, I'm looking forward to this. Yuka Kazumi! It's been a while, hasn't it? Is Magger doing well? Seems you've left Mugenkan. You could have said something if you were moving. Don't play dumb. You always said you weren't taking sides, but now you're with the humans. And fortunately for you, I do what I want. More importantly, she must be feeling quite cornered if she ain't you out alone. We know you're trying to gather the power of all the dreams in the dreamscape. I bet you're just here to stall for time. I guess the jig is up, but it doesn't matter. If I beat you here, then we win. Now you said it. This time we're settling it. Fate brought us together numerous times, but that all ends today. This is where you'll pay for all your crimes. I can't lose either, you know. I have to stop you, no matter what. For Lady Makara... No, for my dream. The dream the sheep see. We get to hear the goofy sheep theme for the entire map. After all of Meko's spell cards. If I can do that, I can upgrade Reimu one time. How exciting. Wow, you really have to move before the map even starts, huh? The sheep are all the damn way over here. Get to them eventually. So I guess quick thing to talk about, because it's something I thought I could maybe mention while recording these parts with Meko. Yeah, when Meko first showed up, I mentioned, like, in the original translation, how I think her name was spelled with like 2 E's and made it look like it's pronounced Miko. I guess I could elaborate on that a bit more, although I don't entirely remember the details. Yeah, from what I remember, I think it was the first 3 games. It might have just been the first 2 though. Yeah, they were like fully translated. And then when it got to this one, it wasn't translated by like the same people, at least. I think that's when they started working on Complete Box. So what happened was there was apparently like a playthrough of like Marissa route that was done on like some site, and for the sake of that playthrough, all the important dialogue from this game was translated, like particularly just for that playthrough. So there existed a translation for Dream, which is the 4th game, that was like that was only Marissa route, so Reimu route wasn't translated. None of the battle dialogue was translated. And it was, and the only, like, and you know the dialogue that plays when you, like, attack certain bosses with certain characters, the only ones that were translated were the characters that were used in that specific playthrough. See, I don't really know much of the details about that, but apparently that's how it was until this translation came out, like, you know, a couple months ago. Just gonna beat up sheep for 20 minutes until I reach Mecca over here. There are a lot of sheep. Okay, I've noticed sometimes when I've been fighting with Byakurin, she has like a unique thing show up. Does she have like a thing that can... At 130 power, unit may use superhuman as a command. Using it will enhance their weapons and general performance. After using their strongest weapon, the transformation will disengage, and unit's power will be reduced by 20. Alright, so to see Byakurin's cut-in, do I have to proc this and then use superhuman? If so, why? Why do I have to do all that? It's dumb. I guess that's my goal here, is to try to get Byakurin at full power and then use her strongest move so I can finally have it for a cut-in, because what else is going to happen during this part that I could use for a thumbnail? My healers. Right here. Here we go. I should be done with this game, the main story of this game, by today, if nothing goes wrong. God, Yuka, you're so slow. Right, I should be showing Yuka's stuff, shouldn't I? I haven't been doing that. Meko will probably take long enough to kill to where I'll see it anyway, surely. I don't know. Yeah, that's the main thing I wanted to mention here. I don't have much to talk about. I've been recording a lot this week, although I haven't been able to record for 2 days, so... Recorded a lot earlier this week, and not really all that much has happened recently. I finished my second cover that I've done since I started doing covers again. You know, isn't going to be released until after the series is over. So, you know. I've made 2 so far. How many covers can I make before the series is done uploading? I don't know. As many as I can. I'd like to have that 1 cover video every 2 days schedule I had at some point. I'd like to keep that for a bit. Don't have many covers in advance. This second to last map is not very exciting. We're gonna get to sheep. We're gonna get to beep sheep eventually after we beep these mini sheeps. Why are you moving, Mecca? What are you doing? You can't be in front of your familiar sheeps. So you're definitely not, because they get to move twice. You don't. Still not at full power. Yeah, just put Yuka in front. Let her do something. Maybe they'll actually attack her. Probably not. All the enemies attack Reimu, like, all the time, which is why she has the most kills out of everyone. Because just all the enemies attack Reimu, and I don't know why. They can attack anyone else, but like, nope, gotta attack Reimu. All the enemies gotta attack Reimu over and over again. I guess we'll have nothing else to talk about for the moment. I guess I could try to praise this game a bit, because I don't feel like I've done that enough for when I claim I like this game as much as I do. I really like the character writing in this game, which is the fact that I've had to voice so much of it. It makes that a lot more entertaining for myself. I didn't really spend much time praising that Prism River chapter because we immediately went to CBT with Yuka for like an hour and a half, so it kind of left my mind pretty quickly. I like that chapter a lot. Like that chapter and the Satori and Koichi chapter, probably the Scarlet Sister chapters. I've seen them all before multiple times. If I hadn't, and this is like playthrough was the first time I was seeing some of them, I don't know, I might have cracked while trying to voice act it. But you know, because I've seen it multiple times, I was able to be fine. Yeah, much too weak. I think I'll take my time with this one. Stay sharp or you're gonna get me killed. I don't really get to do anything because I'm trying to move my units forward and then the sheep just run into Rainbow and die. How many spell cards you got, sheep beep? 5. Alright. Try to take down like at least 2 of them. Still not at full power yet. Close though. Do-diddle-do. Flower shooting we did. I'm gonna whack you with an umbrella. Not yet time for my flower to wither. Anyone who wants to take on the 2 of us. Nope. Yeah, probably should have expected 8 power Mimo would be able to kill a sheep, but you know, she didn't for some reason. Oh well. You've seen Yuka whack someone with an umbrella before. Shown Yuka was playable at one point. May have forgotten because it was like 50 parts ago, but you know, she's been used before. So she doesn't really have the MP yet to use her new moves. So if I'm not able to show her old moves again, it's really not that big of a deal. Do-do-do. Been playing this game for so long. Not gonna be quite done with it. For the fact that I should be done with the main story today, that's something. It's probably going to be the 3rd map that takes 3 parts. Because like the ending cutscene is like an hour long. So what I'm probably gonna have to do is I'm gonna try to make its own part, basically as soon as the boss declares her final attack, I'll just try to stop the part there and make the last part just the last attack, and then the end of the game. Which means there'll probably need to be 2 parts for all of the map before that. So this map should only be 2 parts. Already almost at Meko. You get the full power, Briakrin? Oh, you are. Alright, well I guess the first time I hit Meko, I'll hit her with Briakrin's stuff. Just gonna kinda move everyone over here. And then we'll see what Meko does. See what she does. Who knows what she'll do. What BP Sheep does. I have no idea what voice has been trying to do for this stupid sheep. It's literally me trying to go Lady Makara, like Hubert goes Lady Edelgard in Fire Emblem 3 Houses, and that's the entire base for what I'm trying to do with that. And it's not fitting for the character at all, but I think that's kind of what makes it funny. It's not the most unfitting voice I'm doing. I mean, what the fuck have I been doing with Yuka this whole time? I don't know. Remember in one part of Rayman Legends, when I was just trying to find things to talk about, I was talking about the voices I do for characters that aren't in this game. I forgot about Jun. That's because the voice I do for Jun is literally just the voice I do for Yuka in this game. Alright, Moko, you're about to feel pain because you can't really do anything to not get hit, which is fine because you can die like 3 times. So really all you need to do is just hit her back. That's all that matters. We're coming through. We already beat the boss sheep, so a bunch of fodder sheep sure aren't stopping us. I know that. That's why you're fighting me. It's great to get coming and all, but that just makes it even easier. We have a lot of things to say to you too, don't we, Utaro? The Yatagarasu girl, I'm gonna settle things with you too. You beat me before, but this time I'll finish you off. If you say that knowing how strong she is, at least you've got guts. But did you forget that we've gathered even more talent since then too? Oh, but I'm not the same as I was then either.
See what you like. Continue with your roast fight. You're making fun of me again, but I'll show you the third time's the charm. Lady Makara's dream is my dream. I know a thing or two about herding sheep. Stampede! Wait, no, not me!
You have support defend. Forget those things.
So you have some real skill? Get lost or make lamb flambe.
Right, I think every character has like a unique dialogue when they attack you. Good thing I always show attack animations for the boss. This series would be like 30 episodes shorter at least if I didn't show attack animations for the boss. But then at that point, what would be the point? Owie. Using it will enhance their weapons and general performance. After using the strongest weapon, the transformation will disengage. Use power will be reduced by 20. She's become yellow! I still can't. Okay, maybe if I attack you with enough other people, P defeat will work its crazy magic. You have P defeat, don't you? You have P defeat, don't you? Yes. Maybe P defeat will work its crazy magic, and I can finally do something. Hit her with the blessed blaster, Chisso Tentacle, except you might miss because I pressed the wrong button and I wasn't able to press bullseye, so you're probably gonna miss. You got an interesting doll, why don't you go do it? So let's go, please hit. This far into the game, I'm still misinputting. Come on. There we go. I guess Hisso Tensaku doesn't have unique dialogue with you. Panatum! Wah! Damage you're gonna take is Ototoko! Quite a lot, actually.
You can hold out, Hisso Tensaku.
Rest up to us. What are we using here? And what's its accuracy? Using drop anchor. When was the last time I saw this move? Or at least it hit. Should be able to take down your next health bar with powerful enough next attack. Uh-oh, this is looking bad. No. No, 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 no. Out of our way, Mako. Can't remember if she gets a new theme at some point in this fight. That didn't kill Alice. I was kind of expecting that to kill Alice. Well, I'm gonna hit you again. I saw right through those sheep. They were going in a straight line, so all I had to do was go up. Alright, who do I do a minimal amount of damage with? Kogasa, of course. Okay, I'm banking on a 93 if this misses. Not like higher things haven't missed before.
looks like one scaredy sheep. Something like that. Lasers! The attack looks very annoying in UFO Extra, but luckily I've never had to play it.
Probably never will.
Unless I cover a theme from it and have to get footage for it.
I was watching... Oh, so far it doesn't seem any different from before.
Have you said your farewells to your beloved Macra yet?
Shut up, I still haven't used my real power.
Your real power, though, wasn't it just to manipulate sleep?
Sure, it's a little annoying, but the same trick won't work twice.
Yeah, actually, counting sheep makes it even harder to fall asleep. Wait, was this not counting sheep? In the outside world, they say it's supposed to help you fall asleep, but by our time, it was mostly just a superstition.
Right, the humans over there stopped believing in sheep. But when we crossed over into here, my power went up too. You two really are from the outside world now.
So both you and Macra are yokai who passed into fantasy from outside.
In that case, I'd love to welcome you two, but unfortunately the circumstances won't allow for that. I knew you'd say that, but that's why, in order to beat you, behold!
Yeah, Spellcon! Then you intend to use the language of Gensokyo.
That's right, I did special training with everyone just for a time like this. Feast your eyes on my special move. A spell card is your special move, huh?
Sounds fun. So, what are you gonna show us?
Everyone who's left, help me defeat them. Assemble!
Sheep's eye mount sheep.
Alright, what bullshit are you doing here?
Unit cannot dodge attacks. Unit can't move. Oh, I can't fucking move. Oh, you're a piece of shit. It's just started. Oh.
Why did I put Marissa here? She can't do anything. Actually, she can. Blazing Star. Unit cannot dodge attack. Immediately press alert like that's gonna do anything. Good job, me. Waste 15 SP. Got you cornered, Meko. Alright. I've got to keep doing this until I can attack her with Byakuran so I can get a fucking thumbnail. I was about to say there was a lot of damage, but, you know, Notori kind of has maxed out attack, so, yeah. Like shooting stars. We use a wish right now, you know. If Mima kills, it'd be really funny. I don't think she will, but it'd be really funny. You guys are strong, but still, I've had plenty of time to study your moves. I've got strength in numbers.
I forgot you did that.
Go get him Ray, go get him Duken and Beetle and Oleg and Okag, go, I can read all that. Ow. You're not that bad. Give them a taste of my magic next, Marissa. I never miss. Yeah, not quite. Uh-oh, this is looking bad. Alright. If I used all my healers, I might have. Yeah, I've used all my. I can't heal Marissa. Whoops! Alright. I need to get rid of you. Marissa's right here. Yeah, do Deep Sinker because I want this to kill. Better do 3,000 damage, Marissa. You're getting annoying. To the bottom of you. Make a big splash. Anchors! Oh wait. Can I please move in your next spell card? Great. That didn't... Okay, we're still going, right? Now come here. I'm not giving up. I'm not!
Alright, we broke it.
Gallo, Ortego, mush! So she's come coordinating with her minions. It's like they've been tamed better than before. Did Meko give them all weird names? They actually went through special training just to oppose us. You're pretty tenacious. And for this difference in power, just a little training wouldn't suffice. Yeah, I know my limits. If it'll help Lady Makara, then it's fine by me. What impressive loyalty, and she even knows her station. But why? Why are you so devoted to Makara? What do you mean, why? You must know that humans are suffering because of this incident, and yet you're still so desperate to help them. That one's easy. It's because I believe in her ideals. And could you explain those ideals for us?
Oh, I know. Makara must have fed her and she followed her home. Makes sense to me.
No, I mean, Lady Makara was kind to me.
Huh?
Kind? Like I said, the humans outside never count sheep anymore. Lady Makara helped me when I had nowhere left to go. Cheered me on, supported me. So you want to repay her for her kindness. Yeah, that's right, I would have disappeared by now if it weren't for her. You devoted yourself to your savior. I can understand that feeling, but...
She still made you an accomplice in this incident. Doesn't that make you more like a lost lamb?
Taking advantage of someone in a moment of weakness is the old trick in the book. Don't talk about her like that. I mean, that's what she wanted. She could have chosen a way better yokai than me. Lady Makara was against me fighting like this anyway. She's so kind and she picked up someone useless like me. I'm going all out for this one, a super move that'll put even crying children to sleep. These countless sheep will put you into a sleep you'll never wake from. Counting sheep, countless sheep. Alright, what bullshit is this thing gonna do? If unit's power is less than 125, unit cannot act. Excuse me, you stupid sheep. Well, good thing that it's exactly no one. Do I use a bullseye for this? Yeah, you have plenty of SP. You really would fight to the death for Makara, huh? Nearing 45 minutes. Can you gain power a bit faster, Byakurin? Of course you can. Key defeat only works if I defeat an enemy. What the fuck am I talking about? For some reason I was thinking it would work if I just attacked someone. Nothing's going to increase Byakurin's power. I can't do this right now. I'll knock you out. Makara said knock you out. Count these sheep. One sheep, two sheep, red sheep, blue sheep, and last up is me. Oh, never mind. Yeah, there's some now. Although, what am I gonna use for the second part then? Do you have two cut-ins? Wait, that's Lady Makara's. It's like I don't even need to pay attention to this. There, we'll stop worrying about it and just kill you with something. Something cane-shaped. Buttloads of damage activate.
Echo, your ambitions end here. I'm banking on the fact that she has another cut-in for later in the fight, because I'm going to use that, what she just did for the cut-in. The thumbnail, cut-in thumbnails, I've said those words so many times throughout this series. I've had to make so many goddamn thumbnails because there's so many parts in this series. Never ends. Moko might kill with this. She did. Incredible. And yet still, I live on. For Lady Makara's sake, I'll keep fighting. They didn't fall asleep? Not half bad, but you chose the wrong opponents. This is why I always take extra naps when I can. Isn't that a strange boast to try to sneak in during the confusion? This must have exhausted your repertoire. Give up quietly and let us through. No way. I may be out of spells, but I'm still standing. If I can't stop you here, then I'll never be useful to her. No, don't push yourself. You should go back to her. What are you saying, Oku? Don't tell me you sympathize with her. But no, but I don't want to fight her after hearing that. I mean, doesn't it sound like she has a master too? Someone like Miss Satori? Yeah. I was all beat up. Miss Satori looks so hurt. So you shouldn't make your master worry. Oku? Can't believe Utsuho of all people is telling me this. Why? Why are you worrying about me? I'm the one who hurt you. The way you said that, does this mean you're aware of your crimes? I assumed you were just blindly devoted, but it seems you do have a conscience. You aren't just a mindless sheep, Neko. I'm not going to a dog this stuff. Me takes Moxley too, I guess. Hey. You think that makes me an idiot? Then fine. This is all I can do. All you can do? You all have it easy. You can support the people you care about. I'm different. I'm not strong. Whenever I try to do something, I screw it up. So if there's anything someone like me can do to be useful, I'll do it. Byakurin is yellow. That's your resolve. That's right. I don't care if you think I'm cruel. I don't need you to forgive me. As long as it's for Lady Makara. What's this like? The power of dreams. That's supposed to appear from Makara's power. How does Meko have it? If my spells didn't work, I still have another trick up my sleeve. I can use this to defeat you. Sheep. What's this? Sheep are coming out? It's more like they were created out of thin air. Wait, was that you just now? That's right, this is the power to manifest dreams that Lady Makara shared with me. With this power, even I can do something. Yep, new music. Orin, he's up. Echo's aura increased, and the character of her spiritual power is changing. What's going on? She said this was Makara's power? I can feel another yokai inside her heart. Don't tell me she's keeping Makara's energy inside her body, giving her the same power. Isn't that just like Yatagrasu being inside Utsuho? Not quite the same, but the similarities are there. How do you like? Or like instinctively almost did the cat voice. How do you like them apples? See, Utsuho, I won't lose to you anymore. Now that I have power, I can finally be someone else. You don't want to be yourself? That's right, I can do what I couldn't do before. I don't have to be me anymore. My dream will melt into Lady Makara's. Manifest Dream Infinite Sheep. Alright, what does this thing do? Nothing, apparently. Alright, we need to be careful here, the next attack's your map attack, but the next attack will also be the next part. In the next part, we will finish beeping the sheep by